Hello, Internetians! My name is Josh, aka Player, and I am your coach of the Philly Soldier. And we are here for BBL. The time has come, the league has started, and we are ready to take on Mike, aka Pokemaster Mike, and his New York Mews. Now, first of all, shout out to Flame Horizon for giving the entire league this layout. This box is set for a different dimension, and I need to record this. So next week it should hopefully be fixed, and it won't have the weird, long, taller black bars than the side bars, whatever. Anyway, it's kind of, it doesn't fit my thing well, but we're gonna run with it. As you can see, it's kind of cut off a little bit, but we're here and we're facing Mike. If you don't know Mike, we have a history with Mike. First of all, Mike's the other one who runs around with the New York Metagross team. Team name, his is the Oranger logo, and we gotta prove dominance. He's using New York Mews at the time, so that's why we're using Philly Soldier. I mentioned this in the draft recap, but we're facing him week 1. Very scary team, and let us quickly go over it. He is actually rocking out, like I said, in the New York Mews, and his team consists of, wow, I don't have anything pulled up. GG me. BBL versus Mew. Alright, so he has Xerneas. He has Celesteela, Manaphy, Zygarde, 50%, which is his first Z-Captain, a Cofagrigus, a Mienshao, a Crobat, which is his other Z-Captain, Miltank, Electivire, Claydol, and Mega Gyarados. Damn. What a team to have to start off with. Very fat, or not very fat, but pretty bulky. Very offensive, very hard to take down, but hopefully we will be able to come out with the dub. Now, immediately, you see on your screen that he didn't bring Xerneas, but we'll get into that in a second. So, I'm going to quickly go over the team. I will leave a paste bin of the team that I brought in the description, because I'm not actually going to have Showdown up or anything. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the EVs or anything. But I have a physically defensive Mega Kangaskhan. Mega Kangaskhan, of course, runs Seismic Toss, Toxic Wish, and Protect. Well, not of course, but it is running Seismic Toxic Wish, and Protect. It 2 KOs almost everything on his team, especially after Rocks. And the only thing that it doesn't 2 KO is the Cofagrigus, which I can Toxic, or a Max HP Zygarde, but again, I have Toxic for that. So, hopefully that's going to do a lot of work. It really just can beat almost his entire team, because he has nothing that breaks through it other than, like, Mienshao, or maybe Xerneas, but neither of those are here, so great. He has, I have a Genesect, which is Focus Sash, Shift Gear, Ice Beam, Flash Cannon, and Thunderbolt. Definitely a late game sweeper and can easily just pile drive through him. He has no good switch-ins to a Genesect. I have my Tentacruel, which is max speed to outspeed the Xerneas, and it is Sludge Bomb, Haze, Rapid Spin, and Toxic Spikes, I believe, which is max HP, and is there for, like, generally the Xerneas. If it's Scarf, hopefully I can handle it. Toxic Spikes are going to be really nice for his team, specifically the Miltank and the Cofagrigus and the Zygarde, and then some other things depending on what he could have also brought. Other things he could have brought, like the Manaphy, the Mienshao, Electivire. Wow, words are hard. Galvantula is here. Galvantula has Expert Belt, and it is Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Hidden Power Ice, and the Sticky Web. Wow, this is a really weak Galvantula team. His best switch-in is Xerneas, which is not here. Miltank, which I can Volt Switch out on and get in some other stuff, and then, that's really it. Well, it does have Cofagrigus, but, like, he also has Cofagrigus, which you can kind of take it on, but I expect that to be more physically defensive to deal with a Kangaskhan, etc., etc. I have Togekiss, which is physically defensive. It has Charity-Berry, it has Heal Bell, Roost, Dazzling Gleam, and Air Slash, helping me with the Zygarde, as Zygarde's a huge threat. And then I have a SD, no, I don't have SD, I have 3 attacked Rocks, Garchomp, with the Groundinium Z and Fire Fang. I did a lot of work to his team, and hopefully he can come through, and Rocks are just really nice. So, let us get into this game, shall we? I'm going to lead off with my Tentacruel, and wow, I didn't meet that. Wow, I didn't meet that. Okay. Well, I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Tentacruel, as since the Mons that it's here for aren't here, I'm really just going to want to get my Toxic Spikes up, as he leads the Zygarde. Now, I'm kind of thinking that he might want to switch out, because I could be running Ice Beam, and I could be faster and just do a lot of damage to it immediately. Either way, even if he does stay in 1,000 arrows me, I'm really okay with just getting him T-Spikes, because T-Spikes are so good versus him, as he's in 1,000 arrows me, and turn 1 of the first week of this league, and we already have lost Pokemon. Unfortunate, but like I said, Tentacruel wasn't overly necessary for this match. So I'm going to go ahead and go out to Canadia, which is my Genesect. That tells me, He doesn't have to be banded to knock me out. I'm pretty sure he is, though. I'm going to go ahead and go to my Genesect, just threaten this thing out with the Ice Beam. So, we're going to Ice Beam here as he goes into his Miltank, and I'm actually going to poison it. And, with the Toxic Spikes, and then he gets a he has a Lumberry. He's going to go ahead and activate the Lumberry and heal that off. Unfortunately, I freeze him, which is really bad for him. Really, really bad, honestly. And I'm going to take full advantage of this, and I'm going to straight up attack it and try and just get rid of it because I don't want it being defrosted later on, like, a Fire Fang or whatever. As he thaws out immediately and goes for Fire Punch, and he's going to get a lot of damage off on me. I believe he does bring me down to my Sash, which is unfortunate. But based on the team that he brought, everything on my side, other than this Miltank, which is not running max speed, is slower than my Genesect, so I don't really need the Shift Gear. So, I'm perfectly okay with just being able to bring this thing in and basically get a kill every time it comes in. As he's going to go out to Zygarde, and that is going to absolutely scream at me that he is banded, and he specifically has extreme speed. So, I'm going to go ahead and switch on out of there, and I believe I'm going to go ahead and go into my Mega Kangaskhan, not wanting to take an Iron Tail on the Predict. As I do just that, I go out to my Kangaskhan, and this damage is 100% going to tell me that it's banded. However, this damage is also going to tell me one important thing. This damage, that did a lot of damage, and that's more than a Choice Band Zygarde should do. I learned that my Kangaskhan was misgened, unfortunately, and my Kangaskhan is lonely instead of bold, which is the opposite of bold, so it's plus attack and minus defense, which is really, really bad. It's really, really bad, because I don't handle Celesteela as well anymore. I don't handle Mega Gyarados as well anymore, and I sure as hell don't handle the Zygarde as well anymore. So I have to be very, very careful to keep this thing extremely healthy, because I'm far less bulkier than I should be. So he's going to go ahead and switch out to Yamcha, which is going to be his Cofagrigus, as I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss. Just trying to get off damage on something, and I believe I just go for Seismic Toss, right? But Mega Kangaskhan's going to evolve, and Mega Kangaskhan's going to go for the Seismic Toss. Yep, as he's already poisoned, so I don't feel the need to Toxic him. I am going to try and Wish Up, though, so I can try and stay healthy, as he is going to reveal the Toxic on this Cofagrigus, which is very unfortunate. Had I gone to Genesect there, that would have been great, because I could have just Flash Cannoned and done a lot of damage to this. But he's going to go for Toxic. Very unfortunate. However, we will find a way to take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and fire off the Protect here, I believe. Or I go for Seismic Toss, I believe. I actually go for Seismic Toss just in case he just tries to switch out. No, I go for Protect. Wow. Yep, you can tell I watched this beforehand. I did, too, and I completely forgot. He goes for Knockoff, which is fine. I'm going to get some health back. I'm going to have a second round of Toxic damage take me down a little bit, which is unfortunate, but I will still be at a very good amount of health. And I'm going to go ahead and switch out here, and I believe I'm going to go out into my Togekiss to start trying to get some damage off on this. It's really my best switch into this because I let my Tentacle die already. So, we're going to bring in this, and he's going to go for Pain Split, which is very unfortunate. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. However, I can now Heal Bell off the Toxic that is on my Kangaskhan, which is very nice, as that is going to make it last longer. So, he's going to go out to Houston, which is going to be his Celesteela, which I'm perfectly okay with. I'm going to go for Heal Bell, and I'm not going to lie, I really expected a defensive Celesteela this match. Take care of my Togekiss, take care of my Genesect a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my Galvantula just to apply offense pressure. If he goes for Leechy, that's fine. I can Volt Switch out. As he actually goes for the Autotomize, which is not good. And I'm thinking at this point, if he is a fully special variant with max special attack, he's going to kill me. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my my Garchomp, as he goes for Flamethrower, and this is going to tell me that is no special attack, which means I could have stayed in and Volt Switched, which is unfortunate. However, I can fire off a Fire Fang here. It's going to 2-hit KO this thing. He's going to go for Heavy Slam, and it is going to do absolutely nothing to me. It's going to do that much damage, which is fine, and Fire Fang's going to get a lot of damage off, and this gets really bad right now, because this Celesteela is Weakness Policy. Which is fine. Perfectly fine, because my physically defensive bold Mega Kangaskhan can take a +3 Heavy Slam, but unfortunately I'm lonely, so it's really bad. I can potentially still live it on a roll. My Mega Kangaskhan can still live this Heavy Slam on a roll, even though it's +3. I can still live it on the roll, and I can stack the toss and kill it. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go to my Kangaskhan. I have to get this roll. I have to. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the roll. My Kangaskhan's going to go down, and we're going to get swept. We're going to get 5-0 swept on week 1 of the BBL due to a misgen, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I'm not really happy that this is my life right now. But this is it's a good lesson for the future to make sure that I am checking my stuff. If I also switch out my Genesect, I could be Focus Sash right now and Thunderbolt didn't kill it. But had my Kangaskhan lived that, I could have brought it in just about versus a lot of stuff aside of tossed it to KO almost everything. My Galvantula was a huge threat to his team. My Genesect got a kill almost every single time it came in. My Garchomp would have still been dead. But I would have still had my Galvantula, my Togekiss, my Genesect, and my Kangaskhan, which could really just take on his team very well. Nothing really gave the Gyarados a free setup. Or an easy free setup, I should say. And, yeah. But, unfortunately, we do get swept. It is not ideal, but next week we will be going against... funny that Togekiss is last thing on the screen because we are going against the Toronto Togekiss, coached by Quinn next week. 0-1, -5, not very good, but we will persevere and hopefully overcome this poor record next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.